Right, today we're going to show you how to pressurise one of these stainless steel IBCs. These are the tools that are required: safety glasses, marking pen and soapy water. So first of all, put safety glasses on, and we go over to our test jig here. This IBC must be inflated to 35 kPa, 35, no more. So we just, this is the way I fill it up. Got the cup in here, open the ball valve, onto the cam lock, ensure both levers are tight, closed. Now we'll put some air through it. I'll get a volume of air in it and then bring the gauge back. As you're doing this, watch the sides on the IBC, make sure they are not ballooning out too far. Oh jeez. Got to close the valve off. Okay. Definitely no way you're going to sit at this pressure here. I'm just getting a volume of air into the vessel to ensure it's got enough air in there. I'll just close that valve off. Come back to around about the 35. Goes a bit on the slow side, but ensure the accurate readings is what we have to do. Normally put the cup in down the bottom here, like in the ball valve. Some people do it at the top, but when you disconnect the air, you may get sprayed with chemicals. So the safest spot is down the bottom on the ball valve. Then you can close it off. And be careful when you drain the air out. Do not stand in front of the ball valve when draining the air out. Very important. Got our 35, just dropping a bit. So 35 there, that's beautiful for that. Right, now we grab our soapy water. Oh, tad more. There's our about 37 there, so we'll just let that come back down. There's our 35. Now we'll grab our soapy water. Anywhere where there is a weld welded to the vessel must be checked. marking pen is to mark leaks. So come around this side here, Dave. Now to Steve. Right, first place I check is this nut. Make sure there's no leaks here. Then we can go around the clamp band, ensure no leaks. Should you ever get a leak around the clamp band, you can tighten up the bolt a bit more and hit it with a hammer, but not too hard because you will split on the seam. So just a few gentle knocks, sometimes that will solve it. So that's looking good there. We also check underneath the pressure plate under here to ensure there's no bubbles. It's looking good. On the back here where the welds are, on the hinge plate here, check along here. I have had one or two leaks through here where the weld's actually broken. Check underneath here as well, there's a weld underneath the clamp band. Make sure this one's looking real good. Get a better look, you can actually look through these little cutouts here or cutouts there to make sure that she's not leaking underneath, and that's looking pretty good. Then we go from there, we go around the outside of the tank here, around the weld, looking good. Looking good there. That's looking good. And now we check this seam along here. Check behind these saddles. If they ever get damaged on the sides, usually this spot here, around here, or behind, is where they'll get a leak. Go around again. Again. If you do see a bubble, keep going to spraying, then come back, and if you can't quite see it, come back. There's no more bubbles, it's just probably just a bubble out the too much soap. So I have a habit of using. Alright, that's looking pretty good there. Now the other thing is we have to check these side welds. Start there, we have to pull all the way down. Two side welds. And that's looking pretty good. No leak detected there. And we have another side weld on the other side. Again, push point down. Down. Okay. Now I'll get the forklift and put it up on the stand so we can check underneath.